17 Things I'm Not Allowed to Do Anymore by Jenny Offill. 17 things I'm not allowed to do anymore. I had an idea to staple my brother's hair to his pillow. I am not allowed to use the stapler anymore. I had an idea to glue my brother's bunny slippers to the floor. I am not allowed to use the glue anymore. I had an idea to tell my brother he soon would be eaten by hyenas. I am not allowed to tell my brother's fortune anymore. I had an idea to walk backward all the way to school. I am not allowed to walk backward to school anymore. I had an idea to do my George Washington report on beavers instead. I am not allowed to do reports on beavers anymore. I had an idea to dedicate my report to all beavers that ever lived. I am not allowed to dedicate my report to beavers anymore. I had an idea to tell the class I personally owned 100 beavers. I am not allowed to say that I own beavers anymore. I had an idea to show Joey Whipple my underpants. I am not allowed to show Joey Whipple my underpants anymore. I had an idea to set Joey Whipple's shoe on fire using the sun and a magnifying glass. I am not allowed to set Joey Whipple on fire anymore. I had an idea to walk backward all the way home from school. I am not allowed to walk backward home from school anymore. I had an idea to freeze a dead fly in the ice cube tray. I am not allowed to make ice anymore. I had an idea to wash my hands in the dog's bowl before dinner. I am not allowed to wash my hands in the dog's bowl anymore. I had an idea to give my brother the gift of cauliflower. I am not allowed to give the gift of cauliflower anymore. I had an idea to order a different dinner from my mother. I am not allowed to pretend my mother is a waitress anymore. I had an idea to tell the sad story of a mother who fell into a volcano. I am not allowed to tell sad stories about volcanoes anymore. I had an idea to pretend I'd been struck deaf when I heard, "Go to your room." I am not allowed to pretend I've been struck deaf anymore. I had an idea that I might run away to live with the kind and happy beavers. I am not allowed to talk, even a little bit, about beavers anymore. I had an idea to say the opposite of what I mean to trick everyone. I'm sorry. I am allowed to say the opposite of what I mean forevermore. The end.